Hey everyone, and welcome back.
Yeah.
It's time for another deep dive into the world of crypto. And, things move so fast in this space,
Yeah.
it can be really tough to keep up,
Absolutely.
especially with meme coins.
Yeah.
I mean, one minute you're hearing about the next big thing, and the next it's,
Poof.
gone, vanished.
Yeah.
So how do you sort the
Right.
legit projects from the scams?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question.
It really is. And that's
Yeah.
what we're going to be talking about today.
Right.
We're going to be looking at a recent hack, the Pump.fun hack, as a case study to see how data can actually be your secret weapon.
Yeah, I think this incident is a really good example
Yeah,
of the kind of challenges that are out there in the crypto world.
for sure. So for those who haven't heard, Pump.fun is a platform
Right.
on the Solana blockchain that helps people launch new meme coins.
Yeah, they make it really easy.
Yeah, you could say it's kind of like the easy button
Your
for
phrase.
creating your own token.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Their official X account got hacked.
Oh, wow.
And not only that, the hackers used it to promote a totally fake token. They were calling it a governance token. And they even gave it a ticker symbol, PUMP.
And they really went all out to make it look convincing.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
They used visuals from Pump.fun's mobile app launch to make it seem legit.
They even provided a Solana contract address, like the real deal.
Yeah, and for a while it actually worked.
Oh, yeah, people fell for it.
Big time. The market cap for this fake token shot up to over $5 million.
Wow.
But then just as quickly as it rose,
It crashed.
yeah, it all came crashing down.
A classic pump and dump scheme.
Total pump and dump.
But what's interesting is that they actually gave themselves away. If you look at the on-chain data, you can see that just a handful of wallets were holding almost all of those PUMP tokens.
So the playing field was totally rigged.
Exactly. There was never any real chance for most people to make money.
That's wild. It just goes to show that even though meme coins might seem like a game,
Right.
there's real money
Oh,
involved
absolutely.
and real people getting hurt.
Yeah, for sure.
So this on-chain analysis that you mentioned, it's like having X-ray vision into the blockchain.
It really is.
Yeah.
Lets you see past the hype and get a much clearer picture
Yeah.
of what's really going on.
So anyone out there who's thinking about getting into crypto, you need to understand this kind of analysis.
It's essential.
It's like having your own detective on your side.
Exactly. You can spot signs of manipulation that you might not see just by looking at the price.
Like what kind of signs?
Well, for example, if a token's price suddenly spikes for no apparent reason, that's a big red flag.
Yeah. If something seems too good to be true,
It probably is.
it probably is.
Yeah.
So we've talked about price spikes, but what about the people behind a project?
Right.
How can we get a sense of what the more experienced investors and the developers are doing?
Well, keeping an eye on what's called smart money can be incredibly useful.
Smart money.
Yeah, these are the people who have a proven track record
Oh, I see.
of picking successful projects.
Got it.
So if you see them buying into something,
Okay.
it could be a good sign.
Okay.
But on the flip side,
Yeah.
if they're selling out,
That's a warning.
that's a warning.
Interesting. So basically we're talking about connecting the dots between price action
Right.
and what the smart money is doing.
Exactly. It's a powerful combination.
Yeah, it sounds like it. And there are platforms out there like av.ai that are designed to help you do this.
Yeah, AF.ai is a great example.
Okay, so av.ai pulls in data from all sorts of sources, right?
Tons of data, from exchanges to the blockchain itself, even social media.
Wow.
And it puts it all together in a way that's easy to understand.
That's amazing. So we're not just talking about understanding the past.
Right.
We're talking about anticipating the future.
To some extent, yes.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
But before we go too deep into av.ai,
sure.
let's just make sure we're all on the same page. We've talked about on-chain analysis, spotting red flags, and tracking smart money. But how can listeners actually use all this information to make better decisions with their crypto investments?
Right, that's the key question.
What are the practical takeaways here?
Well, that's where tools like AVE.ai really come in handy. They can help you assess how legitimate a project is and get a feel for the risks involved.
So it's almost like Ave.ai is like a cheat code.
Well, not quite a cheat code,
Okay.
but it definitely makes navigating this whole world a lot easier.
Especially if you're not super technical.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's say I'm looking at a new meme coin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of interested in it, but I want to do my research.
Right.
How can I use Aave.ai to check it out before I even think about investing?
Well, one of the first things you can do is check the token distribution.
Token distribution.
Remember we talked about how a concentrated token distribution can be a red flag?
Yeah.
Well, Aave.ai lets you see exactly how those tokens are spread out. So if you see that a small number of wallets are holding most of the tokens, that's a warning sign.
Okay.
It means that those big holders could potentially dump their tokens.
And crash the price. So a more even distribution is a good thing.
Generally speaking, yes.
More like a community effort.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so token distribution, checked. What's next?
Next, you want to take a look at the token's price history.
Oh, okay.
Has it been growing steadily, or have there been any big, unexplained jumps?
I see.
Those sudden spikes could be a sign of artificial pumping.
Like a pump and dump.
Exactly. And remember, what goes up quickly
Can come down quick.
can come down even quicker.
Ouch.
And Aave.ai gives you a visual representation of that price history.
Okay.
So you can easily spot any suspicious patterns.
Got it. So I've checked the token distribution. I've looked at the price history, and everything looks good.
Okay.
What else can Aave.ai help me with?
Well, this is where it gets really interesting. You can start to explore the individual wallets that are interacting with that token.
Wow.
Aave.ai shows you which wallets are buying, which are selling, how long they've been holding the token. It's like following footprints in the sand.
So if I see a wallet that bought a ton of tokens right before a big price spike, that's a bad sign.
Could be a sign of insider trading or market manipulation. Aave.ai helps you connect those dots.
It's like we're solving a crypto mystery.
I like that analogy.
Right? We're following the money trail.
Exactly. And Aave.ai gives you the tools to be that crypto detective.
Oh, I love it. But there's one more piece of the puzzle we need to talk about, especially with meme coins.
Right.
Tracking the activity of those experienced investors and developers.
The smart money.
The smart money. How does Aave.ai help with that?
Well, it aggregates data on transactions made by known smart money players.
Okay.
So you can see if they're buying into a particular meme coin, holding steady, or selling off.
And that can give me some clues.
Absolutely. It's like getting a glimpse into the minds of people who've already been successful in this space.
Yeah, they've probably seen it all.
They've seen a lot.
So we've got token distribution, price history, wallet tracking, and smart money insights.
It's a lot to take in.
It is, but it's all wrapped up in one platform. That's pretty impressive.
It is.
But let's shift gears for a second and talk about Pump.fun itself.
Okay.
It's kind of ironic, isn't it? They were trying to bring more legitimacy to the meme coin world, and then they get hacked.
It's a reminder that security is an ongoing challenge in this space.
Yeah, no platform is perfect.
Even with the best intentions.
So Pump.fun, they wanted to make it easier to launch meme coins.
Right.
They provided tools and templates, and they actually did have some success.
Oh, yeah. They helped launch some popular meme coins.
Yeah, but this hack shows that no one is immune to these attacks.
It's a wake-up call for everyone.
For sure. Platforms need to prioritize security, and investors need to be proactive about protecting themselves.
We can't just rely on others to keep us safe.
Right? Knowledge and awareness are our best defenses.
Absolutely.
And speaking of knowledge, you mentioned that Aave.ai also helps with something called rug pull analysis.
Yes.
Can you explain what a rug pull is?
Sure. A rug pull is a type of scam where the creators of a token hype it up,
Okay.
encourage people to invest, and then suddenly cash out all their holdings.
Leaving everyone else with nothing.
Exactly. Like pulling the rug out from under everyone's feet.
Ouch. That sounds painful.
It is. Unfortunately, it's become pretty common in the meme coin space.
So how does Aave.ai help?
Well, it has tools that are designed to detect potential rug pulls.
Okay.
It looks at things like how fast the price is increasing, how concentrated the ownership is,
I see.
and other indicators that might suggest a rug pull is in the works.
Wow. So Aave.ai is helping us separate the good projects from the bad.
That's the goal.
That's amazing because it can be so hard to tell the difference sometimes.
It really can.
Okay, so I think we've covered a lot of ground here,
Oh.
but there's still so much more to explore. We've talked about security data analysis and how tools like Aave.ai can help us navigate this exciting but risky world of meme coins.
It's a wild world out there.
It is.
Yeah.
But what about the bigger picture? What are the broader implications of this Pump.fun hack for the whole crypto ecosystem?
Yeah, that's an important question.
What lessons can we learn from this incident?
Well, I think it shows that Even seemingly established platforms can be vulnerable.
Right.
And it highlights the need for strong security measures.
Not just for platforms, but for everyone.
Absolutely.
It's like a wake-up call for the entire crypto community.
Yeah, we all need to step up our game when it comes to security.
And investors need to be extra cautious.
Especially now.
So double-checking everything is more important than ever.
Couldn't agree more.
Especially things like contract addresses.
Right.
Don't just click on any link that someone shares.
Go to the official website, verify the information, make sure everything checks out.
So vigilance and verification are key.
Absolutely.
But beyond that, I'm curious about the impact on reputation and trust. Yeah, incidents like this must have a ripple effect throughout the whole community.
They do. When something like this happens, it can really erode trust in the whole crypto space.
And that's not good for anyone.
No, it's not. It makes it harder for legitimate projects to gain traction.
And it gives regulators more ammunition to crack down.
Exactly. They're already watching the crypto world very closely.
So it seems like transparency and data analysis are more crucial than ever.
I think so.
We need ways to separate the good actors from the bad.
Right.
And to build a more trustworthy and sustainable crypto ecosystem.
I couldn't agree more.
It's about empowering individuals with the knowledge and tools they need
Exactly.
to make informed decisions.
That's the key.
And platforms like Aave.ai are playing a big role in that.
They are.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
We've explored the Pump.fun, talked about data analysis, and highlighted how tools like Aave.ai can help us make smarter choices in the world of meme coins.
It's a fascinating and complex world.
It really is.
Yeah.
But let's be real for a second. Even with all the data and tools in the world, there's still risk involved,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Especially with meme coins. I mean, they're often driven by hype and speculation.
Right.
So even the most experienced traders can get caught off guard.
It just happens.
So what's the takeaway here? Should people just avoid meme coins altogether?
I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
They can be a fun and potentially profitable part of the crypto experience,
Right?
but you have to approach them with caution
Got it.
and a clear understanding of the risks.
It's like riding a roller coaster.
Yeah,
It can be a thrilling ride,
for sure.
but you want to make sure you're strapped in tight
Exactly.
and that you've checked all the safety harnesses before taking off.
Good analogy.
And that's where data analysis and tools like Aave.ai can really make a difference.
Absolutely.
They can help you assess the risks, spot potential red flags, and make more informed decisions about when to get in and, more importantly, when to get out.
That's right.
Okay, so let's talk about that when to get out part.
Mhm.
What are some signs that a meme coin might be heading for a crash?
Well, one of the biggest red flags is a sudden drop in trading volume.
Okay.
If a coin that was buzzing with activity suddenly goes quiet,
Yeah?
it could mean the hype is fading
Oh,
and a crash might be coming.
like that awkward silence at a party when everyone suddenly disappears?
Exactly. You're left wondering what you missed.
Yeah, what else?
Another warning sign is a shift in sentiment.
Sentiment.
Yeah. If you start to see negative news or rumors about the coin,
Okay.
maybe there's talk of scams, hacks, or internal conflicts,
I see.
that's a good time to be very careful.
And this is where keeping an eye on social media can be helpful, right?
Absolutely. Social media can be a great source of information, but you have to be discerning.
Don't believe everything you read.
Exactly.
Okay.
Look for credible sources, compare different perspectives, and always do your own research.
Got it. So it's about being informed, not just following the crowd. But even with careful research and a watchful eye, isn't there always a chance that a meme coin could crash unexpectedly?
That's true.
I mean, it just seems like that's the nature of this space.
It is. The meme coin landscape is incredibly volatile.
Yeah, things can change so fast.
In the blink of an eye.
So it's about managing expectations
For sure.
and never investing more than you can afford to lose.
Absolutely.
Meme coins can be fun,
They can.
but they should always be treated as high-risk investments.
I couldn't agree more.
Okay, so we've reached the end of our deep dive into the world of meme coins, data analysis, and the lessons we can learn from the Pump.fun hack.
It's been a great discussion.
We've talked about security vulnerabilities, the power of on-chain analysis, and how tools like Aave.ai can help you make smarter decisions.
Remember, knowledge is power.
It really is. The
Yeah.
more you understand about how things work, the better equipped you'll be to navigate this crazy world of crypto.
Exactly.
And Aave.ai can be a valuable companion on that journey.
For sure.
It gives you access to insights that were once only available to a select few.
It levels the playing field.
So as you continue exploring the world of crypto, stay curious, stay informed, and never stop learning.
It's an ever-changing landscape.
And who knows, maybe you'll uncover the next big meme coin sensation.
Maybe you will.
Just make sure you're using both your head and your heart when making those investment decisions.
Sound advice.
Until next time, happy trading.
Happy trading. It's really about helping you figure out if a project's the real deal, and get a sense of the risks.
Yeah, like, is this something worth taking a chance on, or am I going to get burned?
Exactly.
So let's walk through it and say, I'm curious about a meme coin I've seen around. How do I use Pump.ai to check it out before I put any money in?
Okay, so first things first, you want to look at how the tokens are distributed.
Okay, token distribution.
Remember we talked about concentrated ownership being a red flag?
Yeah, like a few whales controlling everything.
Right. Av.ai shows you exactly how those tokens are spread out. So if a small group holds most of the tokens.
It's not a good sign.
Not really. It means they could potentially dump their tokens and tank the price.
So basically, the more evenly spread out, the better.
Yeah, you want a project that's more decentralized, more of a community thing.
Okay, so I've checked the token distribution. What's next on my Av.ai checklist?
Next, you'll want to dig into the token's price history.
Price history.
Yeah, look at how the price has been moving. Has it been steady growth, or have there been any crazy spikes?
Those spikes could be a sign of trouble, right?
Yeah, those sudden jumps could mean it's being artificially pumped.
Like a pump and dump.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what goes up fast can come down even faster.
Not good. So Av.ai gives me a clear picture of that price action.
It does. You can see if there are any suspicious patterns.
Okay, so let's say the token distribution looks good and the price history seems okay. Is there anything else I could do with Av.ai?
Oh, yeah, this is where it gets really cool.
Yeah.
You can actually start looking at the individual wallets interacting with the token. You can see which wallets are buying, which are selling, how long they've been holding. It's like you're a detective following the trail.
So if I see a wallet that bought a ton of tokens right before a price spike.
That's definitely something to look into.
Yeah, could be insider trading or something fishy.
Av.ai helps you make those connections.
This is starting to feel like a real crypto mystery.
Haha, it kind of is. You're piecing together clues, following the money.
And Av.ai is my trusty sidekick.
Exactly. It gives you all the tools you need to solve the case.
I love it. But let's not forget about the smart money.
Right, those experienced investors and developers.
How can I use Av.ai to see what they're up to?
Well, Av.ai keeps track of transactions made by known smart money players.
Okay.
So you can see if they're buying into a meme coin, holding, or selling.
I see, and that can give me some valuable insights.
It's like getting advice from the pros.
They know what to look for.
They've seen it all.
So we've got token distribution, price history wallet tracking, and smart money insights.
Av.ai packs a lot of power.
Yeah, it does. It's amazing that it's all in one place.
It's a game changer.
Okay. But let's take a step back for a minute and talk about Pump.fun themselves.
Okay.
It's kind of funny, right? They were trying to make the meme coin world more legit.
Right.
And then they get hacked.
It just goes to show that security is an ongoing battle.
For sure. No platform is perfect.
Even with the best intentions, things can happen.
So Pump.fun wanted to make it easier to launch meme coins.
Right.
They provided tools and templates, and they actually did pretty well.
Yeah, they helped launch some big names.
But this hack proves that no one's immune.
It's a wake-up call for the whole space.
Platforms need to step up their security, and investors need to be vigilant.
We have to protect ourselves.
Right, knowledge is our best defense.
Couldn't agree more.
Speaking of knowledge, you mentioned Ava.ai helps with rug pull analysis.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
Can you remind us what a rug pull is?
Sure, it's basically a scam where the creators hype up a token,
Okay.
get people to invest, and then they cash out all their holdings.
Leaving everyone else holding the bag.
Yeah, essentially worthless tokens.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt.
It's a classic bait and switch, and it's unfortunately pretty common with meme coins.
So how does F.ai protect me from that?
Well, it has tools that can spot the signs of a potential rug pull.
Okay.
It looks at things like how fast the price is rising, how concentrated the ownership is,
I see.
all sorts of indicators that might suggest a rug pull is coming.
So it's helping us filter out the bad apples.
Exactly. Helping you make smarter choices.
That's huge, because sometimes it feels impossible to tell the difference.
It can be tricky.
Okay, so I think we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
Security data analysis rug pulls Ave.ai has a lot to offer.
It's a powerful platform.
But let's zoom out for a second and think about the bigger picture.
Okay.
This Pump.fun hack. What does it mean for the whole crypto ecosystem?
That's an important question.
What lessons can we learn from this?
Well, I think it shows that even established platforms can be vulnerable. It underscores the importance of strong security for everyone.
Not just for the platforms, but for individual investors too.
Absolutely. We all need to be more careful.
It's like a wake-up call for the whole industry.
We need to up our game when it comes to security.
And investors need to be extra diligent.
Double-check everything. Don't just take things at face value.
Especially when it comes to things like contract addresses.
Right. Go to the official website, verify the information, make sure it all adds up.
So vigilance and verification are crucial.
Absolutely essential.
But beyond security, I'm also curious about the impact on trust.
Yeah.
When something like this happens, it has to shake people's confidence.
It does. When a platform gets hacked, it can make people question the whole crypto space.
And that's not good for anyone.
No, it hurts the legitimate projects that are trying to build something real.
And it gives regulators another reason to crack down.
They're already keeping a close eye on the industry.
So transparency and data analysis are more important than ever.
I think you're right.
We need to be able to distinguish the good from the bad.
And build a more trustworthy ecosystem.
It's all about empowering people with the knowledge and tools they need.
To make smart decisions.
And Av.ai is definitely playing a role in that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've talked about the Pump.fun, hack the importance of data, and how Av.ai can help us navigate this wild world of meme coins.
It's a lot to take in.
It is. But let's be realistic here. Even with all the data in the world, meme coins are still risky, right?
Oh, yeah. There's no getting around that.
I mean, they're often driven by hype and speculation.
Which makes them incredibly volatile.
So even the most experienced traders can get burned.
It happens to the best of us.
So what's the takeaway? Should people just steer clear of meme coins altogether?
Not necessarily. I think they can be a fun and potentially profitable part of the crypto experience, but you have to approach them with a healthy dose of caution.
Got it.
And never invest more than you can afford to lose.
It's like riding a roller coaster, right?
Uh-huh.
It
Yeah,
can be a fun ride,
for sure.
but you got to be prepared for the ups and downs.
Exactly. And that's where data analysis comes in.
It helps you assess the risks
Spot those red flags.
and make smarter decisions.
about when to get on the ride and when to get off.
Okay, so let's talk about that when to get off part.
Sure.
What are some signs that a meme coin is about to crash?
What should we be looking out for? So we're talking about when to cut your losses, when to jump ship.
Yeah, how do I know if a meme coin's about to go down in flames?
Well, one of the biggest red flags is if the trading volume suddenly drops.
Trading volume, okay.
Yeah, if a coin that was super active suddenly goes quiet,
Mm-hmm.
it could mean the hype's dying down
And that's not good.
and a crash might be coming.
Like a party that suddenly empties out.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly.
You're like, wait, where did everyone go?
And what did I miss?
Exactly. What else should I be watching for?
Another warning sign is a shift in sentiment.
Sentiment, you mean like the general mood?
Right, if you start seeing negative news or rumors about the coin, maybe there's talk of scams, hacks, internal problems.
That's a bad sign.
Yeah, that's a good time to be extra cautious.
And this is where keeping an eye on social media can be helpful, right?
Oh, absolutely. Social media can give you a sense of what people are thinking.
But you got to be careful, right?
Yeah, you can't just believe everything you read.
So many trolls and bots out there.
Exactly. Look for credible sources, compare different perspectives, and always do your own research.
Don't just follow the herd.
Right. Think for yourself.
But even if I do my research and I'm paying attention, isn't there always a chance a meme coin could crash out of nowhere?
Yeah, that's always a possibility.
It's just the nature of the beast.
Yes, meme coins are incredibly volatile.
Things change so fast.
All the time.
So I guess it all comes down to managing expectations.
Yeah, and never investing more than you can afford to lose.
That's rule number one in crypto.
Absolutely. Meme coins can be exciting,
They are.
but they're definitely high risk.
So know what you're getting into.
Exactly.
Well, I think this has been a really informative deep dive.
Yeah, we've covered a lot of ground.
We talked about security data analysis, the Pump.fun hack, and how tools like Av.ai can help us make smarter decisions in the world of meme coins.
And remember, knowledge is power.
Absolutely. The more you learn about this space, the better prepared you'll be to navigate the risks and the rewards.
And hopefully avoid some of those pitfalls along the way.
Exactly. Av.ai can be a great resource for that.
It's like having an expert in your pocket.
So as you continue your crypto journey, stay curious, stay informed, and never stop learning.
It's an ever-changing landscape.
That's for sure. Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for joining us. And remember, use your head and your heart when making those crypto decisions.
Until next time,
Happy trading.
happy trading.